Hey humans, what's up? I'm Brianne Williamson. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm so excited because today is part 2 of our brand new series that we have now named called Out Online. If you haven't already, make sure to go watch part 1 first. The link will be down in the description below. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's gonna make a whole lot more sense if you go watch it in order. Altogether, this is a 3-part series and I'm hopeful that it will be successful and we can do it monthly. So if you would like to apply for the next one, make sure to go follow me over on Instagram at Brianne Williamson. That's where I'm gonna be posting information about future applications, how you can get involved, and how you can be in one of the future series of Out Online. The response for this series has been overwhelming. When I had this idea, I didn't know how many applications we were gonna get. I said to my girlfriend, I don't know, we could just get like 10 applications. And she was like, no, you're gonna get hundreds. And I honestly didn't believe her. But here we are with hundreds of applications for you humans to date our mystery single, who we now know is Heather. I am so excited that you all are so excited about this, and I can't wait to make more. Today, what we're gonna be doing is looking at some of these applications and deciding who we think are the top 3 to maybe 5 best fits to potentially go on a date with Heather. So first, before we get into it, I just wanna say thank you to all the humans who applied. Like I said, there were hundreds of you, and it was, wow, so many amazing human beings with so many cool outlooks on life, and you are all so beautiful. So I just wanna say before we jump into this that if you were not chosen for this series, there are so many reasons that could have been. Like I mentioned before, we already had our mystery single in mind, so you might have not lined up when it came to your gender identity. You might have not been in the right age range. We did a really quick browse through those hundreds of applications. So today we're gonna be doing a deeper dive into them, but there were certain applications that for whatever reason were just a quick no because of what our mystery single Heather said that she was looking for. So if you did not get picked for this round, know that we're holding on to your applications and you may be hearing from us for a future series, and there's gonna be more information after part 3 about how you can apply if you haven't already. But again, stay tuned for that over on my Instagram at Brianne Williamson. I'm gonna be real honest too. We might have just missed ya. So if you're watching this and you're like, I would have been perfect for Heather, what were you thinking? Maybe we messed up. But for today, we are gonna be looking at just over 20 applications that we think might be a good match for Heather. So let's dive in. All right, so as I mentioned earlier, I went through a couple hundred applications and just did quick peeks at them, but Julia hasn't seen anything. So let's dive in.
And these are the people you've like kind of selected.
Well, loosely, because I did a quick peek through the application, like I didn't really read it, but if there was something that stood out obnoxiously that wasn't a fit, I'd put it in the no section.
Okay.
So I think these, at least in some ways, are a good fit.
Okay.
And then I, like took a quick browse at some of the photos if I was on the edge. But keep in mind, I was going through hundreds, so getting it down to just over 20, I was going real quick.
I love that Heather's dating future is in my hands right now.
I bet she'll love that too.
I know.
Okay, so before we get started, for the viewers, we're just gonna give a quick summary of what Heather is looking for in a partner. So Heather is non-binary and queer, she and they pronouns. She is looking for someone preferably non-binary, but also open to dating women, more reluctant on cis men. The reason she would love to date someone who's also non-binary is the relatability. Age-wise, looking for 25 to 32. But originally she said 25 to 35, so I think we have some wiggle room.
Okay.
She would like for them to be drivable. So in the past, Heather dates long distance.
Yeah.
It's very common for Heather. But she would like to be able to drive to her significant other.
Okay.
That's her new preference. In the past, and what she's looking for hopefully in the future, her type physically is brunette, chapstick, and she's always dated people with long brown hair. That's who she's drawn to physically. Okay?
Okay.
She also made a big point in saying she wants someone who is less femme than her. So in whatever way, I mean, that's gonna be pretty easy.
I was gonna say, yeah,
That's like not very difficult because Heather I would describe as hyper femme. Like I can't really think of anyone more femme than Heather.
Right. There's a few.
We'll see. So basically Heather is looking for someone, and I quote, who wears less makeup than her. Personality-wise, she wants someone who's funny, intellectual, creative, and confident. And specifically, a deal breaker is they cannot be conservative when it comes to voting and politics. So that's kind of
Heather's not making this easy for us.
I know. She's got a lot of good stuff there. Oh, okay, let's go. Okay. First person that we have is Colleen. Her pronouns are she and her. She is a cisgender woman who is pansexual and queer. She lives in Charleston, South Carolina, and she says that she's attracted to all gender identities, which is great. Great fit so far. Let's take a look at the photos. Colleen looks pretty femme, but by the looks of it, not wearing a ton of makeup. Oh, and is she a doctor? That's a vibe. That hits the intellectual box. Heather really said that she wants to date someone who's drivable. That she really pushed for that.
I mean, I know Heather, and she will fly wherever
I know.
for somebody, but I mean, South Carolina is...
It's far.
Far.
Let's put Colleen in a maybe category right now.
Okay.
Next up, this is kind of fun. So this is the first person who applied that I actually know and you know in real life. Her name is Sierra, and Sierra and I go way back. I included her just because like I know her, so like I wanted to include her, but right away I know she won't be a right for Heather.
No.
Right?
No.
Sierra's super feminine.
Yeah.
Like almost like in line. Like I feel
I was
like
gonna say she's one of the few people that could probably
out femme.
match Heather.
Yeah, match for sure. I think that they would be really good friends, but I don't think they'd be a compatible match for dating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's put Sierra into the no category.
Hi, Sierra.
Hi, Sierra. I also want to say that while we're looking through these contestants, if anyone intrigues you and you want to see them on a future series, let us know in the comments down below, because while they're not a match for Heather, they may be a match for somebody else in the future. Or as our future mystery single.
Secret spinster.
Secret spinster.
I'm pushing it.
You're pushing for that still? Okay. The next person that we have is Mishka.
Okay.
Mishka is 25.
Okay.
Pronouns are she, her, they, and them, and identifies as a lesbian. Oh. Cape Town, South Africa. That's not drivable. That's the opposite of drivable. Okay. She is so pretty, stunning, but I think we're pushing it on the drivability there.
South Africa.
Like, Heather might get on a plane, but I don't know if consistently to South Africa, right? Like, that's a big investment in time and money.
Stop over in South Carolina on the way.
Next, we have Nina. Nina identifies as she, her. Something that stood out to me is Nina is in Calgary.
Okay.
So very drivable. So that's why I picked this application. Identifies as bisexual.
I mean, very drivable is a little bit of a stretch.
Okay. In Heather's mind, very drivable. Okay.
I mean, it's drivable. I don't know, very drivable.
Yeah,
but...
I guess I shouldn't push that narrative for the Americans watching that think like everything in Canada is right beside each other.
Yeah.
I'm just noticing something though.
Okay, what's that?
Nina's 19. Too young. Damn it. I really thought that drivability might push it forward. Next up, we have Mercedes, 36, so a little over the age range.
Okay.
Okay, Mercedes identifies as she, her, lesbian. Oh, Spain. From Canada, but lives in Spain.
Sorry, Mercedes.
All these people getting the chop just for living in really cool places.
Right?
So next we have Qaeda. I hope I'm not pronouncing that incorrectly. Qaeda's application stood out to me because don't they just look so fun and like energetic? Confident, which was a big word for Heather.
Yep.
Heather was like wanting someone who was confident. So Qaeda goes by she, they, 24. So a little bit out of the age range. And I'm laughing because she also said as of January 7th. So like
wait,
right on the
today's
cusp.
her birthday.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Well, by the time this goes up, happy belated, but yeah, happy birthday. I liked that Qaeda identifies as pansexual, queer, non-binary because Heather was looking for that relatability from Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver, Canada.
Wow.
So I think this person should go in the maybe category because I think that they're a little too femme.
Yeah.
for Heather. A little too young, going into the maybes. Next up, we have Alexis. Alexis' pronouns are she, her, and she identifies as a lesbian. She included the GIF here. I love it. From Los Angeles, California. So as we know from Heather's dating past, definitely not out of the question.
Okay.
And femme, right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why, but when I was going through the applications, I remembered Alexis being less femme than that.
She's into Kristen Stewart, Zoe
Yeah.
Kravitz, or Ruby Rose vibes.
Which is not Heather at all.
Good thing I'm here.
I know, you're really keeping good track.
Girl.
I love it. So next we have Madelaine or Madelaine, depending on pronunciation. Goes by Maddo.
Maddo.
Pronouns she, her, hers, and identifies as a gay woman. 27, so good age.
Right in there. That's okay. That's okay.
Read that.
Yeah, Denver, Colorado. Not the worst.
Not too far, right?
Not the worst.
This person stood out to me because I think they have such a cool vibe. Vibe-wise, I think her and Heather would really get along.
Yeah.
However, again, read her type.
I tend to go for artsy, kind of edgy, androgynous humans and women. Non-binary individuals more than welcome too. Musicians or anyone creative is a huge plus. I love Southwestern vibes. Turquoise.
Bolo ties, etc.
Thank you.
So literally, I was like, she's not gonna know
You
how
don't
to
know
say that word.
bolo? I don't know what that means.
Literally, this person is Heather. That is what Heather described to me that she wants.
Yeah.
There's too many of that in here.
But I love that she loves plants.
I know, she loves plants. I think she just looks
Cool
like
tats.
a really cool person. But maybe we'll see her again for another round, another series, because not for
Alright.
Heather.
So we're going no?
No.
Okay, no.
Breaks my heart, but no. Next we have Thailand. Thailand goes by she, her, is pansexual / bisexual.
No way.
And what?
She's from South Carolina.
Oh my gosh, another South Carolinian. Maybe they'll link up after this. Maybe they'll see each other on here and be interested.
Maybe they're ex-girlfriends.
Maybe, probably, honestly.
I want to be friends with her.
I know, me too. Bold, fashion forward, someone who does not need another pair of shoes.
I like her friends describe her as fucking insane.
Bad bitch, fun as fuck, party starter.
starter.
This person sounds so fun. We're sad to see you go, Thailand. Next up, we have Alyssa. Alyssa is 32, so right in range.
In range.
Alyssa's pronouns are she, her, and identifies as a lesbian from Austin, Texas. Now, this is what sold me, even though I saw Austin, Texas. Her type is femmes times 10. So Alyssa loves a hyper femme. We've got people on either side of the spectrum, but Heather wants someone in the middle.
We'll find.
We're gonna
we
find
have
them.
hundreds of applicants. We will find somebody. Heather,
Oh my gosh.
you're safe with us.
I hope I didn't mess it up. Like, I hope I didn't leave someone great in the
Wait, hold on. So
pile.
Or so we going no for Alyssa?
I think we gotta go now. That's
Okay.
my gut. That's my gut. I'm just
Okay.
going with my gut.
Heather's gonna watch this after and be like, "You idiots!
Oh, I
that's
know.
the person I wanted."
We could either do a really good job,
Yeah.
and Heather's gonna be like, that's the person I would have chosen too. Or Heather's gonna be like, why did you leave them on the editing room floor? Why? Like, that would have been my match. We'll find out. Our next individual is Abe. Abe's pronouns are she, her, and hers, and she identifies as a lesbian. She's also open to dating non-binary humans as well. So that's a fit. Open to all types of girls. Usually ends up with older women, which kind of scares me. How old is Abe?
I was gonna say she's 18.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. Abe's too young. I saw the dates older women and I was like, oh, you know Abe's gonna be young. I feel that. I also love dating older women. Next, we have Hannah. Oh, look at that dress.
Gorgeous dress.
That is the most beautiful dress. Why don't I have the attachment? Or maybe they put it in another...
No, it's just not. Sorry, Hannah, you're out by default.
Damn it! Next, we have Victoria. This person's photo stood out to me because I think they look like a lot of fun, right? Like they seem like a fun time.
Totally.
That's maybe like at a music festival or something I'm picking up on, but like fun, nice smile. Here's the issue. Great makeup look. And I
Yes.
feel like that's exactly how Heather would do her makeup, which is what she was afraid of.
But just Dance break?
Yeah.
I would like to be the big spoon at 5'2"-ish.
She wants to be the big spoon at 5'2". Let's jetpack it. Like, she wants to be the jetpack on someone.
No, I get it. She wants to be the big one, but is she saying she's 5'2"?
Yes.
So she needs someone smaller than 5'2"?
No, you're not understanding this.
No, I'm not.
She wants to be the big spoon and she's 5'2", meaning the person ahead of her will be way taller, so she's a jetpack, like a backpack on them, because she's small. And the small spoon is bigger. Oh my gosh.
No, it says, I would like to be the big spoon.
Don't focus on the word big, like the position. She wants to be the big spoon position. But she's 5'2", so she's little. So the person ahead of her is going to be taller. So she's a jetpack, like a backpack on them.
I don't know.
Oh my.
Hold on, can you draw it right here for me?
I love how we're stuck on this. This is Victoria, okay? That's her spooning. This large and in charge Heather, okay? So she's like a jetpack on them, like a backpack.
Oh, so she wants to be the big spoon, but she's actually littler.
Because she's 5'2". We got there. Next, we have Marta. Wow.
Marta speaks Spanish, Catalan, English, and German fluently.
That is so impressive.
Wow.
I can hardly speak English.
The first two are my native languages, and I have a C2 level for the two latter.
See, we're not even smart enough to know what that
Wow.
means. What does C2 level mean?
I didn't know there were levels of languages.
We're clearly on the bottom level. Marta seems super sweet. I need to know where Marta lives, because if you know that many languages, you probably were not raised in Canada, I would assume. Ugh.
Spain.
Barcelona, Spain. Next we have Tate. I like how they gave pronunciation. Rhymes with late, Kate, mate. 22 years old, from London, England, identifies as bisexual, and her pronouns are she, her. Her friends describe her as extroverted, fun, extremely spontaneous, especially when drinking, thoughtful, and the go-to person whenever they need wise words of wisdom. I love Tate's look and vibe. Looks like such a fun time. We didn't even look where Tate lives or anything.
No, we did. Tate's England.
Oh. I keep just skipping
I
past
had
things.
already said no to Tate.
I was so close to put Tate in maybe, just because the vibe alone. Okay, Tate's going in no. So close, but yet so far. Next, we have Emily. Emily's pronouns are she and they, identifies as bisexual, 25, so right in perfect age range.
Okay.
And lives in Arlington, Virginia, USA. Type is chapstick, tomboyish, androgynous. Ah, damn.
Emily.
Look at Emily's cute dog. Are you kidding me?
I love the dog.
I would fly to Arlington
And
just to meet
where's
the
that
dog.
photo taken?
I know. Look at this vacation vibe. Oh, stunning
Wow.
photo.
Wow.
Stunning photo, Emily. Okay, no.
Emily, keep those photos up on your Tinder profile.
Yes, those are good photos.
You're doing great.
Everyone's nailing it. Okay, next we have Dani.
Okay.
So Dani stood out to me because I think that they...
Ow, okay, hold on. I can't feel my foot.
Okay.
Fell asleep. Still can't feel it, but I'm gonna tough it through for Heather. Heather?
You're so strong.
I
The
know.
things you do for your friends.
I know.
Dani stood out to me because I think that they check off a lot of boxes.
Okay.
Dani identifies as queer and trans. Pronouns are they, them. Lives in Seattle, which is definitely drivable.
That is very drivable.
Not right now because of a little thing called Coronita. Don't know if you heard of her. But in a regular world, we drive down to Seattle all the time.
All the time.
So I think that is amazing. Type is kind, artistic, emotionally intelligent.
Okay.
Social justice oriented, which stood out to me. Right? Huge for Heather.
Yep.
Loves binging Netflix and cuddling, easygoing. Caring, creative stood out to me because that's a word that Heather specifically said. So I think Dani is a really good fit. Okay, so Dani is gonna go into yes. No, maybe. Should we just go yes? That'd be our first just direct yes.
No, I say we put everyone in a maybe.
And then we go yes?
Because
afterwards?
What if we get a lot of, although
We don't have that many maybes. I think we should jump right into a yes for Dani.
Dani, you're a yes.
Oh my god, the first direct yes. Next up we have Alex. Alex is 28.
Okay.
She, her, identifies as gay.
Cool.
Chicago.
Yep.
Do you think Chicago's
That's far. That's too
so
far.
far.
That's too far. Too far. I'd say too far.
Are you serious? Oh,
I sound like a parrot. Too far. Too far.
I think such a good match otherwise.
Alexa, how far is Vancouver to Chicago?
Chicago is 2,850 kilometers from Vancouver as the crow flies.
That's a lot of kilometers.
As the crow flies?
As the crow flies? What the fuck did that mean? As the crow flies?
I guess like a direct, like if you did a direct.
Oh, that's the Alexis.
You know what I
saying.
mean? Like you don't have to go through, you don't have to take roadways
Mountain
and mountains.
trains
Yeah, like
and-
it's just a direct hit.
2,008.
Wow. I don't even know what she said, but those were a lot of
It
numbers.
sounded far.
Sounded really
Alexa
far.
made you seem way too far. It's a no for Alex. Otherwise, would have potentially been a yes. Next up, we have Leanna. Leanna is 23, so a little young. Pronouns are she, her, identifies as gay. Also Seattle, Washington.
Oh, okay.
Seattle, Washington is coming through for us.
We like Seattle.
Type is intelligent, compassionate, monogamous,
Yes.
which Heather is.
Yes.
Witty.
Yes.
A little dorky, which Heather is.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Heather's got like a
yeah.
kind of, I was going to say funky sense of
Yeah, I
humor.
know.
You know what
I
I mean?
don't know how to describe
Yeah.
it.
Outdoorsy, which I think in like a regular world Heather is. Heather enjoys like a hike and walks and all those sorts of things. Okay.
I think Heather loves camping.
Are you kidding?
I don't know, but
I don't think
I
can't
don't
picture
peg her setting up a tent and
I can't picture that either. How would your friends describe you? Driven, realistic, goofy, introspective, which I think is a great word.
Yep.
And down to earth. This to me is a good fit.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Like long brunette hair,
Yep.
chapstick,
Yes.
drivable,
Yes.
a little bit younger than age range, 23.
Okay, but Heather's pretty young herself.
Yeah. And I think this is a good fit. I think this is a great fit.
I think that's a great fit.
Right? I think that's a yes.
I think that is
I think that's a yes.
a yes.
It's starting to get good.
Wait, hold on. We have two yeses and
We
they're
have
both
two
from
yeses.
Seattle.
Oh, the Battle of Seattle. Part 3 is going to be called Battle of Seattle. I'm calling it now.
Well, we might have more people. We're not done all our contestants.
Okay, we have more. We have
contestants.
more contestants. We have more. Okay, next up we have,
Lucy.
you know what just stood out to me?
What's that?
Brooklyn, NY. Too far.
22, a little young.
Little too young, like
Although
3
we
years
just said
too
yes
young.
to a 23-year-old.
I know, but had so many other boxes checked that it swung me for that little bit of age gap. Lucy, she, her. I love that she identifies as a hiker dyke. I think that's amazing, but I just think too far. Otherwise, might have been a good vibe.
Too far.
No to Lucy. Okay, this is why we need to do a femme-based series. Look how pretty Kelsey is. Look at that smile, the blonde hair, the red lip. Stunner. So Kelsey is she, her, bisexual, 27. I can't even say that. Indianapolis? How do you say that?
Indianapolis.
Oh, I was off. Indianapolis.
There you go.
Indianapolis.
Yep.
Okay. Type is stutter stem.
Wow. Okay.
So that's not it. That's not it.
That's not it. Kelsey, you're not gonna like Heather.
You're not gonna like it. It's not gonna be a good fit. You'll like Heather for friend vibes, but not to date. This is why I'm getting the vibe that we need an upcoming series. Let us know in the comments if you want to see it, where the mystery single is a stud or a stem.
Yeah.
Chapstick vibes, butch vibes, that kind of feeling.
We're gonna cover the whole.
The whole world with love.
Yes.
The whole spectrum is gonna be full of love when this series is over in 5 years and 8,000 episodes. Okay. But for now, Kelsey's a no. Leanna. This one really stood out to me.
Okay.
When I was looking through the applications.
Okay.
Leanna is 25, so age check.
Okay.
Leanna's pronouns are they, them.
Yep.
And they identify as non-binary, which is a big check for Heather. Montreal, Canada. So while not drivable, accessible within the pandemic. Because I'm thinking, even though you can't drive there and it's far across the country,
Right.
the borders aren't closed on it.
You have to fly, but you're able to fly.
Exactly. I think that's promising. Another thing is, I'm assuming if they're from Montreal, then they are potentially French Canadian. This is an assumption. But Heather does speak some French.
Does she?
Yes.
Okay.
So that could be a really cool dynamic. Leanna describes themselves as big personality, great sense of humor, passionate, funny, kind, clever, loving. And look, tell me this doesn't fit Heather's vibe.
100%.
I think Leanna's a definite yes. Next we have Laura, Columbus, Ohio. Laura's 23, also a little young. Identifies as a cis lesbian. Pronouns are she, her. Would have been good type-wise because...
Again, a creative girl.
Creative.
A theater idiot.
Describes herself as a theater idiot and weird, which I think Heather would love. I like her vibe. I like her style. She looks fun. Just too far. Oh, well, I didn't even see that Steph was 19. But Steph's 19.
Steph's 19.
So Steph's going to go into now. Just, damn it. What stood out to me is Los Angeles, we know would have worked.
But she's currently in Massachusetts.
I can't say that word. I can't say that. Massachusetts. I can't say that.
You can't say it at all.
I've never been able to say it.
Probably Boston. We'll go Boston.
Massachusetts. Boston.
Sure.
Okay. Steph's a no. So we only have 3 left. First we have Vanessa. Vanessa is pansexual. Pronouns are she, her, hers. 22. Too young. Norwalk, USA.
You don't know what CT means.
But I don't. I just skipped right over it.
I know.
What does it mean? What does it
Connecticut.
mean? Connecticut. Doesn't Connecticut start with a K?
No. Wow.
Geography was not my strong suit, let me tell ya. Otherwise, fun vibes, but a no for Heather. Too young, too far. Rosa is up next. Rosa is 28, so kind of like right in the perfect middle of the age range. Rosa identifies as lesbian and queer. Pronouns are she, her. Chicago. Why are we getting weirdly, like, there's so many places in the United States and Canada, and we're getting like little hubs.
Yeah.
Right? So interesting. Just too far. Otherwise, I think looks a little too femme for Heather in this picture, but I'm gonna call it maybe was just done up that day.
Yeah.
Because in the other photo looks more chapstick. So otherwise might have been a good fit, but Rosa's a no.
Very pretty.
Yep.
Rosa.
Okay, next we have Chastity. Chastity is 27.
Okay.
Pronouns are she, her, the lesbian kind.
Okay.
Chastity's from Orlando, Florida.
Wow. Far.
So that's about as far as you can go
Far,
across
but
North America, yeah.
Can I come visit?
Yes. I want to go to Orlando.
Yeah.
Disney World.
Yes.
There. Yeah. The
Yes.
beach is there. Type is feminine, so that would have been a great match, but too far.
Too far.
Otherwise, like, look at this. Oh, if that's not like
Suave.
yes, that style, that confidence.
Suave.
Suave.
Is suave or suave?
Suave.
Or is it both the words?
Is it tomato?
Yeah, I don't know.
Once again, our language level is a little too low to understand. Very cool vibe, confident, love it, but it's a no for Heather. So we have 2 maybes and we have 3 yeses. So here's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I think we add both of those maybes into the yes.
Okay.
And we reveal next episode
Okay.
what our 3 picks are.
Okay.
Next step is I'm gonna interview all 3 of those contestants over Zoom. We're gonna get deeper. We're gonna figure out if we actually think they're gonna be a match. And then Heather's gonna go on a blind date with one of them.
Okay.
Okay? So I think we've got 5 pretty good options here. Let us know in the comments below, who do you think is gonna be the best match for Heather? Also,
Do you have a favorite so far?
no, I'm not
Like,
revealing.
do you have a front runner?
I'm not,
No,
I do in my mind.
But in your mind.
I
you
do
have
in my mind.
You do?
I do.
I do
Yeah.
too. Do you want to tell each other off camera who
Yeah.
our favorite? Okay.
Yeah, off
Favorites are
Obviously, we're going
are-
to talk about this afterwards, obviously. So yes, I do have a front runner or 2 in mind, but we're going to dive a little deeper. Let us know in the comments who you think. And also let us know if any of the applicants stood out to you for future series, if you'd love to see them on your screen next time around.
Been fun.
Been fun. See you in part 3. Bye. Today is the day. I just want to make the right call. And this is a lot of pressure.
I think I have to call 911 right now for my heart.